something, do we have a problem? I put you in a box and ship your body to Nevada. I really didn't want to hurt the child, but I gotta. You been a bad kid.
Alright, so P. Diddy was found not guilty for a bunch of his charges except for 2. Now, these 2 charges that he was found guilty for was transporting women across state lines for prostitution. And that was Cassie and Jane. Right now, he's looking at around 4 to 5 years. Now, he might get credit for time served. I'm saying the defense is arguing around 20-something months. You do what I'm saying? But he's looking around 4 to 5 years. I'm saying, and it's just so sad, bro, because he got children. You know what I'm saying? And I know firsthand how it is to deal with not having your father around. I know they had to deal with it so far. You know what I'm saying? And you about to lose your father for the next 4 to 5 years, especially if you went your whole life with your dad being in your life. You got to go for the next 4 to 5 years with him being gone, and he's the main breadwinner. And on top of that, you got to deal with all this public backlash of people tearing down your father. It's crazy, man. So, although it might sound like some good news that Diddy done got found not guilty for a couple of them charges, he's still looking to sit down for a good while. So, it's sad, bro. Them women, they got justice for what happened to him. But at this, we knew that he was going to get convicted of these charges anyway, because it's the public's thing to believe the women first. It's just the thing. No matter what the situation is, no matter what the evidence that's being brought up is, we know that when it comes to a man versus a woman, they're going to believe that woman, man. If I was P. Diddy, I would have took a plea deal. I'm not about to fight no case when it's me versus a woman, because they're going to believe that woman every time, bro. We already seen it with Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. They're going to believe that woman, bro. Especially if she's coming out firsthand. She's not saying that she witnessed something. She's coming out firsthand saying you did something to her. They're going to believe her, man. They're going to believe her. You know what I'm saying? As far as the whole racketeering and stuff goes, we already knew that Diddy wasn't running no criminal enterprise because he doesn't have to. We already knew that that wasn't the case. He didn't have to. We already knew that all his money that he was making was made off of him being a rap mogul. He literally had Biggie Smalls, one of the biggest artists of all time, on his record label. You know what I'm saying? It's no question that he's making money off music. There's no question he's making money off music. I feel like they were just slapping a whole bunch of charges at him just to make him scared and go for a plea deal. You know what I'm saying? And was slapping a whole bunch of charges at him just so that they could sit him down real quick for a good period of time. But he decided to fight it out. And he came out on top a little bit. But there's one fight you cannot win, and that's a fight between a man and a woman. That's a fight between a man and a woman. The man is going to lose every single time. No matter what's going on, no matter what you got, what evidence you got to prove, the man going to lose every single time. Especially if it's a case, or my bad, if it's a SA case, or AS, however the TOS is on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's one of them type of cases. You're cooked, bro. You're cooked. It's over with, bro. And plus, they had the 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and that video ain't making no better. You dig what I'm saying? So public opinion was screwed from the get-go. And on top of that, you one of the biggest rap mogul in hip-hop. Who doesn't know Diddy? You know what I'm saying? So as far as trying to get a jury that doesn't have any bias towards or against P. Diddy, it's going to be hard because he's such a well-known artist. That's why these big cases be getting drug out for so long, because you got to find people that have no kind of bias. You know what I'm saying? And when looking for those kind of people, you tend to choose older Caucasian people. You dig what I'm saying? And so, man, Diddy, he gonna have to sit down for a while, man. He gonna have to really get comfortable in them prisons, man. He gonna have to find his way to get institutionalized. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard for a person like P. Diddy to have to really get comfortable with being in jail. It's gonna be hard for him, bruh. You're going from a multi-million-dollar lifestyle. You see how many gray hairs he got. He is stressing. Not stressing. He is stressing. He ain't there going ballistics, man. It's hard for a man that is so used to a multi-million-dollar lifestyle. I'm talking about mansions. I'm talking about foreign cars all in the yard. Every single kind of them. Bad female. Them freakouts that he was having probably was generational. He got bad females of every color, every size, every variation running up and through the crib. You going from all this, your kids straight, your family straight, everything good, only to still have to sit in jail. And you see how they keep denying his bond, bro. They're not letting you leave, bro. You really tried to flee? I think he tried to flee somewhere before he got caught up. I think he was trying to book a flight. Or was that Lil Durk? Somebody tried to book a whole bunch of flights before they left. Or before they got picked up. Man, I think Diddy was trying to go to Cuba or something like that. And that's why they won't let him go. Because, man, it's over with, bro. But trust why I say that the feds don't want no money. They want your ass. The feds don't want no money, bro. The feds got all the money in the world. It's the federal government. When you're going against the federal government, bro, you might as well just go ahead and pack your bags, man. The government be on that regardless. The federal government is going to be on. That's why I don't understand people that try to live this criminal lifestyle thinking that they cannot be touched. Because once the feds get involved, bro, it's not about how much money you got. It's not about how many M's you can put up for a bond. It's not about that. If it was a state case, if it was a state RICO, he would have been out of jail. Easy. He would have been able to post bond. They would have easily took that little money. He wouldn't even had to put up a couple M's, put up 500,000, he'll be right out. But it's the feds though, so they not gonna play with you, man. They not, especially with something so sensitive. You know what I'm saying? People be trying to act like this society that we live in is so against women, bro. If you ask me, this is about women. It's all about, this society caters to women, especially the justice system. You could be in a situation with a female, she hits you first, and if you call the cops and they come over and she even got a scratch on her, it could be self-defense. If she even got a scratch on her, you going to jail. You going to fucking prison, boy. You going to prison. Much less transporting women over state lines for prostitution. Which, if you ask me, we got a lot of celebrities out here that are Caucasian that have done way worse. You know what I'm saying? I think Boosie made this point about Elvis, and where it's like, Elvis, if he would have did the same thing, he would have had a whole line of white people outside the jail protesting to get him out. But what's crazy about it with us, or even if it was Elvis, he would have been able to make bond. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have been sitting up in there. He wouldn't have had to wait till October 5th for a sentencing and all this. They're trying to drag P. Diddy through the mud with what they doing with him right now. If you just see how they doing him, they're trying to drag him through the mud regardless of however. I'm saying they're not going to let him free. They're not going to do it. They're turning him every way but loose right now. Okay? They see they can't get him, but with this right here, with Cassie and two girls, they couldn't get him on nothing else. But they got him with this, and they're going to max him out. They're going to maximize the hell out of him. I'm saying, they're saying that he could get 4 to 5 years, and they're saying that that's going to be unlikely. How is it going to be unlikely? It's unlikely to be putting up a $2 million bond and being told no. That's unlikely. Man put up a $5 million bond, and they said no. Like, who went $5 million to let somebody out of cage for a couple months? And most likely put him right back. This whole unlikely. So for the people saying that he might not get the 4 to 5 years, he might get it. Back to what I was saying about Elvis. And this whole thing about black and white people, bro. We as black people, I know everybody's been saying it, but I'm gonna say it. We gotta stop being so quick to tear each other down. Just so quick. Because white people wouldn't do the same. They wouldn't. Y'all saw Donald Trump. He was getting he literally to be a convicted felon, or is he actually a convicted felon? Didn't he actually get like a whole RICO? He got charges put on him, and he was convicted, and it was a whole mugshot and everything. And his people went to war for him to make sure that he make sure that he was in the office again. If that was Barack Obama, you know how many turn on him. If that was Barack Obama, you know how many would turn on him. And it's the same thing with P. Diddy. Yeah, we might not agree with the video. Yeah, we might not always agree with his music. We might not like his music. You might think his music don't, whatever. The way that we do our people and our celebrities and our billionaires and millionaires, these other races would never do that. And that's why they never take us seriously, because we be so quick to sell each other out. How we gonna all as a collective come together and grow? Like, say if it would be a situation where it's all these white people versus all us black people, it wouldn't be a situation of we're just going to war with each other. They would just simply give us reasons to fight ourselves. They would just simply give us a bunch of reasons to fight with ourselves instead of us coming together and fighting them. This ain't got nothing to do with P. Diddy, but I'm just saying. So yeah, man. If he goes in there, he does what he got to do on good behavior, he might be able to make probation, and he might not even have to do too long. The sentencing gonna be dramatic, but he ain't gonna be in there for too much longer, man. They only got him on transporting prostitution. I mean, it's not a violent offense. I mean, shoot, be able to get a bond and not a bond. He might be able to make parole and maybe like a year and be out. Probably do like another year in there. He already got time served. He should be all right, man. So when P. Diddy comes out eventually, then what? Because there's so many people that turned their back on P. Diddy that was once with him. All y'all that turned y'all on P. Diddy, y'all gonna have to face him eventually, because see, he done got hit with that not guilty. Y'all thought that he was washed up, especially because of all the lawsuits that was coming out, which I think he still got to deal with that shit, by the way. All the lawsuits that was coming out, all the videos, everything that people were saying, only for him to get hit with a not guilty verdict on most of his charges. So for a lot of them people out there that was so quick to turn their back on Diddy, even though they was right there with him, and we already know that P. Diddy has a tendency to be violent, ergo the Kid Cudi situation with him blowing up that car, we don't know if that's true, but it's speculation. So what we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? We about to see a lot of celebrities out here ducking and hiding, not posting their location. You will see a lot of celebrities out here ducking and hiding. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already knowing that P. Diddy, he's the vengeful type. He's the emotional type. You know what I'm saying? He might not do anything at all because he don't want to go back to prison. Living a lifestyle like how P. Diddy been living his lifestyle, multi-million-dollar mansions, cars, being around celebrities damn near every day, being a celebrity himself, to sleeping in fucking 2x4. I don't know how big a cell is, and then they're on a fucking on a bed, a slab, no mattress. I don't even think you get a blanket in there. Like, bro, he don't go back. He does not want to go back to that shit. So it might be a situation of he just simply when he gets out, he gonna just be good. He gonna stay out the way. He probably ain't even gonna have no more freak offs, no more parties. He done had a freak offs and parties for his lifetime. He done with. He don't even look like he in the condition to have a freak off. That's over with. We're done. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy, man. So y'all let me know what you think in the comments about this little situation right here, man. With P. Diddy getting found not guilty on most of his charges except for 2. So yeah. Y'all let me know what you think. Y'all thought that this was gonna happen? Y'all expected this? Or you didn't expect this? You thought that he's gonna get hit with all them charges, gonna get convicted of all them charges, gonna get washed? Let me know in the comments, man. But yeah, man. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you never miss another upload. Until next time, guys. Peace out.
And I'm bad like a bad habit. I'ma get the job done like a task rabbit. Get your hands off me, this a new jacket. New